Good afternoon, this is Gavriel Jacknin, and welcome to Halacha Day number 876. Halacha Day keeps the Yetzer Hara Away. We are continuing with the incredible laws pertaining to the breaking of bread and the blessing of a motzi. And today's halacha is a little longer but beautiful. So hold on to your horses. Here we go. Before reciting the bracha, the blessing of a motzi lechem and haaretz over the bread, place both hands on the bread because the 10 fingers are symbolic of the 10 mitzvahs involved in making bread. Now, not all of these mitzvahs are applicable today because they're in Eretz Yisrael, when we had a temple, some of them rabbinic, but let's learn those 10. They are, number 1, it is forbidden to plow with a team comprised of an ox and a donkey. Number 2, it is forbidden to plant diverse species together. 3, the stalks that fall during harvesting must be left for the poor. 4, a sheaf forgotten in the field must be left for the poor. 5, a corner of the field must be left unharvested for the poor. 6, it is forbidden to muzzle a working animal. 7, a portion of grain must be separated and given to the Kohen, priestly family, that's 1 or 2%. 8, a tenth of the remaining harvest must be given to the Levite. 9, a tenth of the remaining harvest is then separated to be taken up to Jerusalem and eaten by the owner. That's called Meiser Sheni, the second tithing. 10, a piece of the dough is separated and given to the Kohen, and we learned that halacha already. For this same reason, there are 10 words in the blessing of Hamotzi. What are those 10 words? Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. And those 10 words we use often to count to see if there's a minion. We're not supposed to count people, so we make that blessing. But, as he says here, for the same reason there are 10 words in the blessing of a motzi, and 10 words in the verse from Tehillim, Psalms. The eyes of all look to you with hope, and you give them their food in its proper time. That's from Tehillim. That has 10 words. Also, in Deuteronomy, chapter 8, verse 8, it says, a land of wheat, barley, grape, fig, and pomegranate, a land of oil, olives, and date honey. So that also has 10 words. And then another place in the Torah, in Genesis, chapter 27, verse 28, says, and may God give you of the dew of the heavens and of the fatness of the earth and abundant grain and wine. So all those are 10 verses in reference to bread. So when you pronounce the name of Hashem, when you say Baruch atah Hashem, right, when you're making that a blessing of a motzi, lift up the bread. Baruch atah Hashem, okay? Elokeinu melech haolam, motzi lechem and arts. On Shabbos, lift up both loaves and recite the blessing with concentration, making sure to enunciate clearly the letter Hey in the word hamotzi. Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, ha-motzi lechem min haaretz. And allow a short pause between saying the word lechem and the word min so as not to slur over the letter mem, because they both have back-to-back letters mem, right? Lechem, min. So you want to separate them. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Otherwise it sounds like halechem min, right? Sounds like one word. You don't want to do that. After reciting the blessing, you must immediately eat the bread. A lot of people make this mistake. They make the blessing. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Hey, Rabbi, how you doing? Eat the bread, right? You want to eat the bread right away, because it is forbidden to interrupt between saying the blessing and eating the bread, even to answer Amen. You should try to eat a kazayas, which we already said was about a golf ball, of bread without interruption. So once again, that was a longer halacha. Thanks for listening. To sponsor future halacha, $36, $100 for the gold. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow.